At 11:47 p.m., Amanda was knocking on a car window in a dark Abuja parking lot. And inside that car was the man she planned to marry, wrapped in a torn blanket, sleeping like a stranger with no home. That was the exact moment Amanda realized she had fallen in love with a professional scammer. But what hurt her the most wasn't the lies. It was the fact that she had already given him her heart, her trust, and a huge amount of money meant for their future. And the truth she was about to uncover would shake her entire world. At 29, Amanda was the definition of success. A respected corporate executive in Abuja, admired for her intelligence and discipline. She owned a sleek apartment, drove a new car, and lived the life many people dreamed of. But every night, her silent living room reminded her of one thing: success couldn't hug her back. Her past relationships were a trail of heartbreak. Men either feared her ambition or tried to benefit from it. Each breakup chipped away at her belief in love. By the time she met Richard, Amanda was emotionally exhausted and dangerously ready to believe in a fairy tale. They met at an upscale lounge during a friend's birthday party. Richard didn't just walk into the room, he owned it. Confident smile, expensive-looking clothes, smooth conversation that flowed like music. When he sat beside Amanda, it felt effortless. Within minutes, he had her laughing, relaxed, and unusually comfortable. He introduced himself as a contractor handling luxury building projects. He spoke with such detail and assurance that doubting him never crossed Amanda's mind. That night, when her phone buzzed with his first message, "I can't stop thinking about your smile," Amanda felt a spark she hadn't felt in years. Richard moved quickly, but carefully. Daily calls, sweet messages, surprise visits with flowers. He painted vivid pictures of their future: marriage, travel, children. He made Amanda feel chosen, seen, safe. But behind the romance were strange patterns. He never invited her to his home. Every attempt to visit was blocked by an excuse that sounded believable, but repetitive. Renovations, family emergencies, temporary relocations. Each excuse planted a seed of doubt. But every time Amanda questioned him, Richard drowned her fears with affection, and she let herself believe him. One evening, Richard arrived unusually quiet. His shoulders were heavy. His voice trembled as he explained he was close to securing a life-changing contract, one that would guarantee their future. But he needed urgent capital. He never directly asked Amanda for money. He didn't have to. The way he spoke about responsibility, dreams, and building a home together made Amanda feel like they were already a family. Helping him felt natural, necessary. She transferred the money that night, imagining it as the first investment in their shared future. Richard hugged her tightly, whispering promises of gratitude and forever. Then he left and drove to a lonely parking lot to sleep inside his car. Weeks passed with no return on the supposed contract. Richard's explanations became longer and more complicated. Amanda's instincts grew louder. One restless night, she decided to surprise him with dinner at the construction site he claimed to be supervising. But when she arrived, the place was abandoned. No workers, no lights, only silence. Her heart pounded as she dialed his number. No answer. Then she noticed a familiar car parked in the shadows. Her stomach tightened. Step by step, she approached. Her reflection trembled on the tinted window as she knocked softly. Movement inside. The door opened, and there was Richard, disoriented, wrapped in a thin blanket, his eyes filled with panic. Amanda's world froze. At first, Richard tried to joke. Then he tried to lie. But Amanda's steady gaze left no room for escape. Cornered by truth, Richard broke down. Words spilled out in a messy confession. He wasn't a contractor. He was a scammer who survived by targeting successful women searching for love. He studied their loneliness, mirrored their desires, and borrowed money he never planned to return. Each sentence hit Amanda like a physical blow. Yet beneath her anger was something unexpected: clarity. For the first time, she saw him not as a villain from a romance story, but as a broken man hiding behind charm. Amanda surprised even herself. Instead of screaming or crying, she handed him the food she brought. "Eat," she said quietly. "You look hungry." Richard stared at her in disbelief. They sat in awkward silence, eating beside the car. The absurdity of the moment turned into a strange, bittersweet calm. Amanda realized she wasn't losing the love of her life. She was escaping a carefully designed illusion. She told Richard to keep the money, not as forgiveness, but as the final chapter of a mistake she refused to carry forward. Then she walked away with her head high. In the months that followed, Amanda rebuilt her emotional world. She stopped chasing timelines and started valuing peace. She traveled, laughed more, and rediscovered parts of herself she had neglected. Richard eventually disappeared from Abuja, his scams catching up with him. But Amanda kept the lesson. Love should add to your life, not empty it. And sometimes the most painful revelations are the ones that save you from a lifetime of regret. Not every love story ends in marriage. Some end in awakening. And sometimes that awakening is the greatest gift of all.